When you look at the mirror, are you satisfied with who you see? Not what you see, but who you see. We're not talking about the superficial, aesthetic look of the face staring back at you, though it would be nice if that face were aesthetically pleasing. But who that person is a completely different story. Enter Maki Zenin, a character from the popular series Jujutsu Kaisen. In her world, Jujutsu sorcerers are people born with the capacity to expel spirits, also known as curses. Maki was born into a prominent sorcerer family, the Zenin clan. But despite her heritage, she didn't inherit any of the clan's powers, making her a non-sorcerer. This predicament proved to be the perfect recipe for her family's shame and her ridicule. But Maki's actions can teach us something valuable. We wouldn't be talking about her if that weren't the case. Despite her lack of powers, she finds the determination and strength to leave the Zenin clan and make a name for herself as a Jujutsu sorcerer who relies solely on her physical strength and combat prowess to vanquish curses. This decision of hers deeply troubles her younger twin sister Mai, who on the other hand was born a sorcerer. Mai doesn't possess the same physicality as Maki. In fact, Maki's strength far surpasses Mai's, which Mai admits during the inter-school tournament which happens at the latter part of the series. Maki's decision to leave the clan greatly pressures Mai to become a Jujutsu sorcerer herself, given that she had powers compared to her non-sorcerer sister. But why did Maki Zenin, who had all the reasons to not become a sorcerer, decide to do otherwise? Why didn't she just fulfill everyone's expectations, decide to continue to do chores for her family her whole life, and abandon all hopes of ever becoming a sorcerer? As her sister puts it, she could have had an easy life. Her answer is this. There comes a point in our lives when we become solely responsible for who we are and who we will become. Depending on our circumstances, that time may come sooner than expected. But what we decide on our own, for ourselves, has to be rooted in something similar to what this fictional character shows us. Which decision will be able to make you look into the mirror proudly? Which path can make you look at yourself and say, "You did good"? People will always have negative things to say. What will silence their voices, at least in your head, is the fact that you acted in a way that helps you sleep at night, that makes you proud of who you are and who you're becoming. Because at the end of the day, you'll never be able to escape your own self. You're stuck with you. And if the life decisions you make lead you to hate yourself, take this as God's way of nudging you to take the path less traveled. Of course, as long as it's not a sinful one. We were all born with a particular potential and purpose, and each one is a characteristic of God, never before seen and never to be seen again. Will you choose today to let His character shine in you? I hope you do. God bless.